Hi guys, welcome to Go's Keyboard Works. Well, today I'm going to show you how to assemble a wireless keyboard that with a Mage 270 PCB and Logitech 270 keyboard, wireless keyboard. The first thing you have to do is, of course, you have to take out the main controller from Logitech keyboard so that we can use that with the main controller of our new built custom wireless keyboard. Well, when you first take out the controller, you have to desolder some parts. You have to desolder is indicator LED, is caps lock, and you also have to desolder is VCC and GND wire that is to be connected to 2.5 volt power supply, and if the leads of the capacitors is too long, you have to cut them off. And as you see, I've already peeled out the coat on here. There was a carbon coat, and I recommend you to use fine sandpaper. I myself used number 1200 to peel the coat off. If you finish it peeling out the coat, then you have to clean all the pins. To do this, you have to use IPA, isopropyl alcohol, and a cotton stick. Okay. When you clean all the pins, then you will have to connect all the pins here, and the custom PCB is here. I designed this wireless keyboard PCB because when I accepted some orders that the clients wanted me to rebuild their Filco into a wireless version, I had to rewire all the parents on the PCB. It was too much burden for me, so I've just decided to make a whole new PCB for this work. So this Mage 270 is the board, and this board has a power controller. This controller will control the lithium polymer battery, and the main regulate the voltage from the battery into the K270 controller, because in this PCB there will be 3 levels of voltages. The first one from the USB connector, that will be 5 volt, right? And the second the 5 volts will be regulated into 4.2 volts to charge the battery. And the third one, the controller will regulate the volts from the battery into 2.5 volts to supply the wireless main controller. Okay. This board itself doesn't have its main controller, so if you just assemble the switches here, the keyboard will not work. You gotta connect this controller to the board. Well, if you look at the controller, there should be a number to the right. It reads J1, and it also, there you can find the letter P. This is the starting point. The pin number 1 starts from here, and it will go further to this direction from pin number 1 to pin number 24. And if you take a look at your board, the main PCB, there also will be numbers. Okay, here it is written number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 24. So you have to connect all the pins and holes one by one. It's not difficult. It's just a time-consuming work. This one, it reads LiPo bat. So you have to connect your lithium polymer battery here. You have to be careful not to connect the wrong polarity. The red wire is VCC and the black one is ground. So if you look at the printed silk mark on here, you will be able to find plus symbol. This plus symbol, where you find plus symbol, means VCC. So you have to connect the battery like this. Okay, of course you have to cut off the connector and peel out a little bit, and then you have to connect it with solder. Okay, and then this one, there the text is 2.5 volt for K270. This means this our main wireless controller is 2.5 volts DC. So the controller, the main controller, okay, let me see, this larger hole is ground, and the smaller hole here is VCC. So you have to connect this VCC to here. There also you can find a plus symbol here. Okay, this is VCC, and this hole is ground. And to the right, there is a connector for indicator, caps lock indicator. You can find plus symbol and minus symbol. you have to connect this to here. You see, I've already desoldered the indicator LED there, but there's a paths for LED. So you know, back on the bottom of the PCB, you can see its notation, which side is VCC and which side is ground. So just connect VCC to plus and ground to minus. Then your caps lock indicator will work. Okay, then here USB 5 volts. This should be connected to USB connector, but you have to make sure that you don't need to connect D plus and D minus. I mean, you just need to connect the USB connector has at least 4 or 5 pins. The first pin, number one is VCC, and the last pin or pin number 4 is ground. Here you just need 2 pins, VCC and ground. Connect the VCC from the USB connector to plus, and connect GND, I mean the pin number 4 from the USB connector to here, ground. You can see the other connecting holes. It is LED caps lock, LED charge, and LED charge. Yes, these two works exactly the same function. Well, if you fit this board into Filco TKL keyboard case or housing, you will solder 2 indicator LEDs. The first one here, I will show you. The first one here, this will work as a caps lock indicator, and the second one here will work as a charging indicator. If the charging indicator LED blinks or turned on, that means the battery is being charged. And if the battery charging indicator is turned off, that means the battery fully charged. And if the battery indicator LED blinks, that means there must be some error or malfunctioning. So you have to check your battery connection or other parts on the circuit. Okay. Okay. Then I have one more to explain to you. Here you'll see, if you want Win key cut here, cut here, cut this direction, cut here, and connect these two and these two separately. Okay, respectively, connect these two LANs and connect these two pads. Okay, this is because, well, I designed this board for Korean custom keyboard users, so I mapped the right Win key into a language changing function key. So right Win key will change language from Korean into English and English into Korean. But I think most of you are English speakers and will not need this language changer. So I think you'd better use this right Win key as Win key. But actually it will not be a right Win key, but it will also be a left Win key, because on K270 controller I couldn't find any right Win key code. Okay, if you want Win key, cut here and connect respectively the two and the two. Okay, I think I've finished most of the way how to assemble this board. Okay, but I think I have one more thing to explain to you. Well, in the position of caps lock switch, there is also a plus and minus patterned through hole. Well, you can also connect your LED to here to use it as a caps lock indicator LED. And you can also find many holes in switch positions. There are many LED holes, but these holes don't have connected patterns, so it will not work anything even though you solder LEDs into these holes. These holes are just for users who want to move their indicator LED to a specific customized position. And I recommend you to use 2 volts LEDs. I mean, like red, yellow, or orange, because the voltage from the main controller is very low. So if you use 3 volts LEDs like white, blue, or green, or pink, it will not be bright enough. So don't forget to apply 2 volt LEDs like red, orange, and yellow. I myself, in person, I recommend you to use red one, because red one is the brightest with this board. Okay. If you get a set of K Maje wireless kit, you will get the board with a power module. I mean the power circuit. So it will come with a soldered on the board, and the second part is the main controller. Well, I think you yourself will have to peel off the carbon coat here, as I explained to you before in this video, you will have to use fine sandpaper number about I myself used 1200. And the third one is the thin battery, lithium polymer battery. Okay, so with this kit you can change your Filco tankless keyboard, or any I think maybe quick fire. Maybe if the housing is almost the same and the key distances are the same, this board will also fit, I think. Okay, you can try to change your Filco into a Logitech wireless keyboard, unified wireless keyboard. Okay, enjoy your keyboard. See you.